The first season, obviously, was the origin story. I mean, whenever you come out of the gate, you have to show everything and tell everything and let everybody sort of kind of see where the chess pieces are. So you have to deal with that. And sometimes, as weird as it is when you're dealing with origins, you actually have to play with stuff that really isn't nearly as interesting as once you've kind of set the table and you can start to move, right? We also had a lot of the fantasy elements, the what I would call comic book elements in the first 6 shows in that first season. Angels, cyborgs, the demented clown, you know, talking a lot about it, the theology and stuff. A lot of the carryover of the comic book. The second season, I think, went closer to making a bit of a bridge in terms of starting to push towards the characters themselves, the human characters that are, you know, within the confines of the story that are close to Spawn himself.
You took everything from me. You can't be alive. I'm not, asshole.
Evil comes into their lives, and how they deal with that evil is the whole point of the show.
I came back for Wanda, but she sees me as a monster.
She loves Terry. She definitely loves Terry. But it's different. It's distinct, though, between the two. Al is one of those loves that you kind of dream about and you never think will actually come along. But there's always a catch. Terry is a good man, a good father, but it's just different. There's something missing.
He's a stand-up guy that really got caught and made the wrong decision for a little while and then decided to rethink what he had decided and change it and do what he thought was right. But in doing what was right, he put himself and his family in danger.
You think you control what goes on here?
You're damn right.
It's time you had the cold, hard truth.
Cagliostro hasn't changed very much, and we don't really know all that much about him as yet. But he is a positive force, and in this battle between good and evil, as far as I know, he's going to come out all right.
Damn thing's no good. Sights are off or something. Worthless piece of shit. It's jammed.
Fortunately,
To me, he's been pretty much the same throughout until this upcoming season is when Switch gets nailed, gets shot. For the first time, the writers start to bring out the sensitive and the vulnerable side of Burke. And I haven't seen that before. It was always sarcasm, picking on Twitch. But, you know, that happens in a lot of work situations, I think, with guys that are partners like cops. You know, it's lovable put-downs and all that. But, yeah, it was nice because we got to do some real acting during those scenes when he was shot.
How did this happen to me? You cut a deal for your soul. Time to pay the piper.
This was a conscious dying choice of Al Simmons to come back. So he makes a pact with the devil to come back. I think that in that moment of desperation that one does not fully comprehend all the implications therein. So that it's a sort of biting off more than one can chew.
you're a killer. Born and bred.
And you're taking other people's lives. Who's to say who's the bad guy, who's the good guy? It all depends on what side you're on. You're just taking up space. Trying to be objective, I think that I'm more on his side than off his side. So I'd rather have him on my side than on the other side against me.
Who the fuck are you?
Your worst fucking nightmare.
We're trying to bring it down to the urban level and make it more urban legend instead of like fantasy and sci-fi.